what is Ubuntu? Ubuntu for me, as I've said before, is a human value. It's something that you must aspire to. You want to have Ubuntu in you so that you can affirm the other person, and together you are more than what you would be. But the philosophy behind Ubuntu is a very important aspect in this movement, because if it's true that the Ubuntu Academy will replicate itself spontaneously over a very short period of time in an exponential way, then this way of understanding what it means to be human will find root and find expression in my hope and prayer is that it will become a whole new global ethic, a more kinder and a gentler world, a world that unites us, a view and a worldview that unites us rather than separate us, where the language of vengeance and the language of retribution gives way to the language of restorative justice and forgiveness and restoration. I hope that this, what we are seeing here today and in the Ubuntu Academy, is but the seed of a spread of a new global worldview based on a whole new global ethic. And so I'm excited. I hope I'll be around long enough to see this destination reached, where the world will become excited about being human through Ubuntu. I must say there's something special about the Ubuntu Academy here in Portugal. I'm surprised by the way it has found a root here. It is as if the combination of people and the context here in Lisbon and in Portugal, that it provides a fertile ground for the ideas of Ubuntu to grow not just in the minds but in the hearts of people. I can see that because I know of no other place in the world where a group of people have come together around this concept of Ubuntu and have become so excited about it. What I was struck by as I listened to people here is that it came at the right time. There are moments in this world, for example, in Germany in the 1930s, the young people were looking for a cause, and there was somebody that came, unfortunately, and gave them a cause that almost destroyed the whole world. Young people still are looking for a cause, and it is my view that the young people listening to the testimonies here in Lisbon have found a cause in Ubuntu, and that cause is to rediscover their own humanity and through Ubuntu help others to realize what it means to be human again. That's where we start. And I want to commend the leadership here for the passion and for the commitment and for the energy that I detect here in Lisbon. I have not seen this level of enthusiasm anywhere else in the world. That's how I've experienced Ubuntu here. It's always difficult to say exactly how a movement will turn out. The Ubuntu Academy may be an academy here, but it is actually a movement. And a movement doesn't really have a center. There is a very interesting book about the spider and the starfish. The book is called The Spider and the Starfish. With the spider, all the genetic makeup is in the head. And if you want to kill the spider, you kill the head, and the spider is no more. With a starfish, there is no center. So if you cut off one of the legs or the appendages, it grows another one, because that's what the movement is about. So it is, for me, the future of Ubuntu and the Ubuntu Academy is not based on an organizational vision, but a movement in the hearts and the minds of people here. And I think it's catching on like wildfire, because it came at the right time. However, it is my... I've listened to some of the aspirations here. And we're talking about how, in a very short period of time, the numbers of participants have grown to thousands, not hundreds anymore. And it is quite possible that the future of the Ubuntu Academy will be replicated in many other parts of the world, not only through the Ubuntu global network, but also by getting people to come here and feel and see for themselves what it could possibly be. To take this idea of Ubuntu, whether it's at the personal level or at the world view level, and make it work, translate that into an actual program that empowers people. So I won't be surprised that we now will begin to see exponential growth. So we have seen a period since 2007 where the growth was there, but linear. And I can now begin to see exponential growth. And once you have exponential growth, then I think there's no limits to what that would be.